guys to hang out with me for a few, maybe a couple of hours. No, that's 20 minutes actually. To see how I work, how I make things happen, how my team and I create all the amazing things we do. I mean, these guys are amazing. This like we own a special company together called WACA Lead. So I'm going to do a quick introduction, guys. Can you see? Can you guys see? All right. The extremely good-looking, bald-headed gentleman with a striped shirt is Bode Ojo. Bode is the COO of WACA Lead. He's an entrepreneur par excellence. Bode and I basically own about 3 platforms together. We could own a film together. We could own a business, a logistic company together. We also, we just recently are partners on WACA Lead. We also amongst us. Okay, you know what they say about you have to have your iron lady stand behind you. She's exceptionally brilliant. I want to make this introduction so you guys will get to know this guy, so there won't be any introduction much later. Her name is Toby. We call her Lady T. Lady T is exceptional. She's a lawyer, an entrepreneur, a writer. Basically, she's the lady of the house, and then she's a voice of consciousness amongst us as well. Whenever we start our cowboy moves, T puts us in place. Her brilliance is on a whole different level. I promise you. This is the one person you want on your team, but you can't have her because she's on our team already. There's nothing you can offer her that will make her move. I promise you. For all you poachers will come after you if you go after T. So next is a youngin. It's like our baby brother. I'm proud to say I discovered this one personally, where it was languishing in the underground of of Iyke. But he's a system programmer. He's par excellence. Is an amazing guy. Give Jerry a computer and his home is what you call that genius. Okay, I recognized his potentials right from day one, and when I co-owned Oga Walk, he helped establish Oga Walk with me, helped make it a success to a point before we gave that up to another entity, and it's been amazing. And when Bode and I conceived the creation of WACA Lead, we had to bring him on board. So let me quickly explain what WACA Lead is about. When we finished our first movie, which is Back Comment, we were inundated with a lot of people complaining that there was an uneven distribution of talent, as it were, of opportunities, as it were. We had our audition in Abuja, and a lot of people, for obvious reasons, could not make that audition. I felt really bad. I felt like our opportunity was not evenly distributed across the board. People in the East and the West, Midwest, couldn't make it for obvious reasons, mostly financial, and because their schedules will not allow them to be available as well. So I felt really bad, and I spoke to my team about it. And during the COVID, the pandemic lockdown, I found myself in Paris. Bode is a resident of Houston. We're scattered everywhere. We have someone in London. Toby is in Ibadan. Jerry's in Lagos. But you know, with the power of Zoom, we get together virtually every day. So what have we been doing? First of all, a lot of you have been asking me to write a book. Well, I wrote a book. We wrote an amazing book. I'm telling you, sometimes you don't understand till you start. For the past 4 months, we've been working about 6 to 7 hours a day. But am I right? About 6 to 7 hours a day. We take
That's
one
right.
1 hour break. We've been working 6 to 7 hours a day. I wrote my biography, and First of all, we got a speaker, spoken to it, wrote it in its entirety. Now we're going through the process of editing and formatting it properly, creating it into what is readable, what can be accessed in ebook platform, what will come to you on hard form. And we're also speaking to one of the biggest agencies in Atlanta that represents us to bring this book to your doorstep. It's amazing. Okay, I can't reveal the name of the book right now, but trust me, this book is going to make the New York bestseller. I am not playing, I'm not mincing words. These were the words of our representatives. They were blown away with what we put together. So for 4 months, this is what we've been doing. That's what I've been working. That's when I grew these beards. We're in different states of personal neglect right now, because this is what we've been working on. Also, we created a platform in view of what happened the last time with the massive project that we created, Bad Comment. I decided to level the playing field. I decided to give everyone an opportunity this time. So WACA Lead is that opportunity. We're creating the biggest online audition in Africa. I'm looking for 1,000, over 1,000. Am I correct? 1,000, how many? Jerry, how many are we looking for?
1,500.
We're looking for 1,500 raw talents that cut across the board. We're talking different races, different tribes, different age stratas. If you're an actor, if you're creative, you want to work with us. So what makes us different from other creative agencies or other creative platforms, other talent platforms? You get onto talent platforms, whatever strata, whether you're going there to pay the 1 month fee, the 1 year fee, or the premium, whatever is your status, you go there to hustle. And I'm telling you, that is the street parlance. You go there to hustle for jobs, for relevance, for exposure. WACA Lead strips away all that. Imagine a platform that strips away the middleman. We strip away the creative director, the content creators, the managers. We strip away the referrers, the production managers, everybody. What I'm asking is different. I'm saying, introduce yourself to me for 30 seconds. Introduce your gift to me, and I'll give you an opportunity. It's that simple. So we're looking for 1,400 people. When you sign on our platform, there's already a job waiting for you. Our signees are precedence. Our signees are priority. That is what we're going to do. So it's not like you get in there and start looking for opportunity. We have an opportunity already. We have a log of projects already waiting. We're just waiting for COVID to blow away a little bit, and we hit the ground on various locations running. I have a major feature film signed and sealed and delivered to my platform. Good to shoot. Okay, we're shooting this major film in Houston, predominantly in Enugu and in Houston. I have 4 low budget string budget, shoot budget films to shoot in Enugu, in Lagos, in Asaba. Okay, and I think we're also shooting in Port Harcourt and in Kaduna. So we have 5 of those, and it's increasing. I believe by the time we start ending of September, I would have increased it to 6 small budget films. Then I have a series, 2 series that we're going to shoot between here. We're shooting in Zambia, and we're shooting in London as well. We have parts in all these places. So you can understand this encompasses the diaspora as well. So whether you're in the diaspora or you're here or you're in different parts of Africa, WACA Lead is the solution. You get on our platform. I will not, 1,400 talents is what I'm looking for this project. And we're also outsourcing from other avenues that are going to come to us, and we will only use people on our platform. So that's the difference. The difference is that every other project, every other platform you get onto, they will still source jobs for you. You get on our platform is a sister company to a production company already. So we have our in-house production already ongoing that will cater for our talent alone before you even start looking outside. So we have enough to absorb you guys already. Okay. It's called WACA Lead Platform. Now, let me give you a little insight on how we got the name. All of you know what WACA Pass is, yeah? That's a far, well, like a derogatory term for WACA Pass. So, we thought to switch the mentality. We thought the reverse mentality. We thought the elevated version of that balance is what will set us apart. And what is the elevated, somewhat reverse version of that balance? Is lead. You're no more doing a WACA pass. You're doing a WACA lead. We create leaders in the industry. We create. I'm not saying we will, if you understand. My language is different. It's not in the past, but it's not continuous. It's I speak of the present. My present is my future. We will create, working back to back, 4 hours rest a day, creating different platforms. So yes, we've added motivational writer and a novelist to the resume, and we're also about to add an amazing platform too. I mean, these guys are all so interesting in their various ways. So I'm going to set this up somewhere and allow you witness how we work. Okay. Okay. I hope. Can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? Okay. I think. Let me set it up somewhere that will help you. But then if I set it up here, you won't see. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. I'll get it right. I want you guys to be part of this journey. That's what, it's not interesting if you're not part of it. Okay, so I want you to be part of the journey. I'm going to lean in now and then. I'll turn it this way slightly. I want you guys to be part of all our journey, so you understand the creative process of what it took to create our books. And by the way, we broke the book into volumes. We've written 21 volumes. Can you believe it? In 4 months, an average of 8 to 9 hours work a day, we've written 21 volumes of our series, of our empowerment series on ebooks, on ebook platform, and then we're about to sign one of the biggest deals on that platform as well. It's crazy what's going on now. Just crazy. Like I said, there's a different time right now. This is post-pandemic era, I would say, and it happens that there's a different way of doing things, a virtual way of doing things. The social distancing has prompted everyone, to cultivate a different habit, a different way of life. It's always been in existence, but now it's far more amplified because of the current climate of things. The paradigm, as it were, has shifted. Our headspace, our psyche must shift with it if you intend to eat like a king. If you don't shift with the new times, I don't care where you are, in the banking sector, mechanical sector, creative sector, it doesn't matter, oil and gas sector, it does not matter where you are, you will lag behind. I promise you. So it's a headspace where we're teaching our people. There's a dawning of a different day. I don't want to start preaching racism and the likes and all that, but yes, it's the time of awareness, of consciousness of the black man. It's not a time of awareness, consciousness as a Nigerian, as a black man, as an African. No, beg your pardon. It's a time for the black man to be self-aware of what he's doing, and the only way we can do it is ownership. The only way we can do is lift each other and move with a pace as a movement, uniformly, okay, unequivocally. That's how we work. Okay, so when you're talking about opportunity, it's only the opportunities we can create for ourselves that will stand the test of time. And that is what is called generational wealth. Forget the cars, forget the houses, forget the flash, forget the few millions of dollars. It means nothing. It will not stand the test of time. If you were to go away for 2 years without performing on stage, without acting in one film, without doing anything, can you honestly say that your next generation is taken care of? The answer is in the negative, because you didn't take care of certain things. This is how you shift space and allow space to dwell with you as you move. Let's go. Okay, prep talk over. Let's move. All right. So, where were we? What is the current state of things, guys? Jerry, you were about to take off the mantle. Let's go. Jerry, are you there?
Yeah, you need to unmute yourself.
Okay.
Alright, sir, yeah.
Okay, so where were we? The deadline the last time was supposed to be for today. B tells me that due to certain challenges that you're running into, I begged you that you may have to stay close to B on this one. B is extremely busy. He has a lot of things on his hands. So that's why I brought you on board, basically, so that you will not only serve as an assistant, but wherever he gives instructions and stop, you continue with execution. So bring me up to par. Let's look at the possibility of whether our launch date is still feasible.
Okay, so we just have a couple of just a few more updates, majorly on the content.
Okay.
We are good to go.
All right.
So right now, in fact, the paste account is set.
Okay.
I just uploaded the CC document. I'll need your ID actually, so the account gets approved.
Okay.
You actually need 2 IDs of the directors.
You need my ID. You need my ID.
Yeah, your ID. Yeah, it could be your passport data page or maybe driver's license.
Okay, Toby, can you give him my ID, please?
I'll forward it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you have my ID. You need one more directors. You also have B's ID now.
Yeah.
No, not you, Jerry. Toby has. We sent Toby. That's why Toby is the lawyer now. She has everything you want to ask for as identity for any one of us as the board of directors. Ask Toby. Okay. Okay, that's our department as well. So.
Okay, so I think for the other content, we'll try to. I'll work with someone that's a colleague of mine to quickly populate all of blogs as soon as possible. Then I think we'll be good to go. I might just reach out to Toby for a few contents that's just modifications of the content on the platform. But I think this week we should be fine.
Let's talk, Jerry. It's very important to us that we talk in specifics. We've already missed one deadline. I can afford another one. Remember, we're supposed to get this out to our influencers, to our partners, to our Google, Facebook, as well as IG campaign by the ending of this month. Apparently, we can't do that. Let's not shoot ourselves in the foot. So I need to know the next specifics. Okay, so when you are talking, I don't want to be ambiguous. When you're saying this week, last week you said this week you said this week. Please give us specifics so that when I'm returning back to the value chain, I understand what I'm committing myself to. So when this week can we look at, can we look at a structure? Can we look like a demo that we can, appraise, test run, and then next 2-3 days we know we have a platform.
Okay, let's say by Monday, the board can generally test the platform personally.
All right.
So then we can decide to launch.
Okay, quick check. Please check what day Monday is, because this is how I'm looking at it tentatively. If you're assuring me Monday is a go, we can test run for 2-3 days. Like I said, we'll sign on at least 10 people to the platform to test run for 10 days. Once the feedback is in the positive, I'm looking at launching on Friday next week. And the only way Friday will be feasible is if, we can look at what's going on.
Next Friday is the 31st of July. Just looking at things and just having the landmark in mind. We can use the whole month of July to finish everything we want to do. 1st of August deadline. I mean, that will be our top deadline, and we'll make sure we launch on that day. So that's what I'm thinking. Next week, Friday is 31st.
1st of August. So sorry, B. 1st of August is a Saturday. Yeah. So we can say if you guys are assuring saying Wednesday that we have a product, okay, we can test run all through. We can have the 4-5 days test run we asked for initially, and test run all through the weekend, and launch Monday, which is the 3rd of August.
Yeah, third.
Because don't forget, we have a very unique opportunity where, as a result of the lockdown and of course the COVID lockdowns and all that, we have a warehouse of interest. In other words, we have people sitting at home at specific times doing nothing, which is a great opportunity for us to throw whatever campaign we want the public to see at that time. So it's great timing for campaign. We're talking about, accessible numbers, great accessible numbers. I think a weekend test run will make sense. And then for us, we'll launch the Monday of that first week of August, which I believe is the 3rd, right?
August 3rd, yeah.
All right. Toby, can you note, please, a 3rd August launch?
All right.
So, guys, you're getting it live right now. We are launching WACA Lead 3rd August. Okay? We are launching WACA Lead 3rd August. Oh, yeah, somebody just asked if that's Timaya. No, Timaya is not a program designer. He's not an entrepreneur of this regard. He's not. Timaya is a musician. He's my dear friend, but he's a musician, okay? This is a
You were
different.
saying something about testimonials.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah, on the Monday, but I think I'll relate with you personally. Maybe you can also help with suggestions.
We can start talking about it right now because basically, I'm trying to really get everybody involved in what we're doing. Forgive me, guys, just a quick one. Let me set this camera right. Okay, basically, can you guys see, by the way? Okay. Basically, what I was looking at is that we can't call it testimonials. Okay? We can't call it testimonials. B, you want to say something? It has a certain church ring to it, like a religious ring to it. Okay? Maybe feedbacks. Okay? I think feedback is the proper industry speak. Testimonials.
Success stories.
No. Success stories is it's us tooting our horn too loudly.
Alright.
Yeah.
From our member. So
Okay.
something like that.
What did you say, Toby?
So I said that we could go with something informal, like, let's hear it from our members, hear it straight from.
Yeah. Okay, check that out now. Check that out. This thing, Toby is always coming up with some cool ideas. We don't want to be the regular agency. We don't want to be the regular talent agency where all the proper language is all in the right places, feedbacks, testimonials. It's just so official. The whole idea is the social deconstruct. We want to be accessible, we want to be open, we want to be friendly, we want to be casual, we want to go with the culture. Okay? We don't want to sound serious. We want it to be a very cultural, permissible thing. Culturally permissible platform. So, hey, let's hear it from our members. Kind of sounds cool. If we rephrase that, let's hear it from our people. Let's hear it from let's hear it from the WACA League talent. I don't know, but can we get something along that line that is cool and culturally permissible?
We'll work on that.
Okay, just let's make it cool. And that also goes for the rest of our feedback, so to speak. Let's don't go with the norm. I don't want to do that's why we're a team. There's nothing normal about what we do. Okay? We want a 16-year-old that's looking for his first opportunity in the business to come there and feel interactive, feel like he's represented. We want an 84-year-old person, because the language they speak will not be too distant from anybody from any generation. Okay? I just feel instead of feedback, let's hear it from our people, like with an exclamation mark. It kind of sets the tone of comfort in a sense.
You know, the main idea is to mimic the way we would approach people in real life.
Thank you.
I'm trying to make it feel like, hey, we're having a conversation, we're coming up to meet you, and see this is how we'll talk to you this way, you know, to meet with you direct.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
I think that's a good way to. So people don't feel like, oh, there are these big job sites where they have to wear a suit and tie. And
there you go. There you go. No, it totally makes sense. B, you were saying?
Yeah, basically share your experience. Share your experiences. That's what it is.
Share your experience. Or share your experience, or just us about your experience. You know, we also, this is what we're doing again. We're selling Nigeria to the world. Okay? Well, this is an indigenous brand with a global appeal. I want somebody from Zimbabwe, from Kenya, from South Africa, a diasporan kid that's maybe not been to Nigeria so much, but understands the content of Afrobeat, of Nollywood, and our poetry, our culture in the general sense, whatever it is that represents us as an art form. I want them to understand that. I want a French African. There are a lot of French Africans out there. I met a lot of them. I mean, all this time staying here in Paris, a whole bunch of them that they want to get involved with the culture. They just don't know how to. Okay? So, but because of Nollywood, because of Afrobeat, most of our parlance has become a universally acceptable cultural, thing, movement, if you will. There were so many things, there's so many things we use as parlance in the Nollywood structure that a lot of people right now, go, I see funny, even people that can barely speak English, go Oga or Madam or Abego, they understand all that stuff. And then our music, oh man, our music has really exported this a lot more as well. So, gist as is proper English. It's a proper English word, but it's a very common Nigerian word.
Or we could say something like get the lowdown from our clique.
Okay, get the lowdown from our clique. May I defer on clique? People don't say clique anymore. let me defer on clique. You're coming with the late 2000s right now, Toby. That was like a 2015 speak clique. I used to be like, I'm down with my clique. You remember that song? Are you down with the clique? That Aliyah song? Damn girl, upgrade. We need to come with the times right now. Jerry, you're such a bookworm though. Yeah. But listen, man, we're trying to be street. We're trying to be, bourgeois street as well. We want the street. We want this. We don't want to lose. There you go. It's a very delicate ground. We don't want to lose our street creed, but we also want to stay posh. Okay. So, fine language, bro. Fine language. It will come to me. We're all night dreamers. It will come to us at night. Let's open the WhatsApp group. Everybody offer one phrase, one line that will embody what WACA Lead stands for as a company and what the consumers, the representatives stands for and what it means to us as a coalition. So one word, just the way we found WACA Lead. Let's find the right catchy phrase for that.
Makes sense.
Okay. B, please, can you share what we have? Maybe you want to shed some light on what we have so far, and then we can speak a little bit about our book and you know. Oh,